Gotcha.
Alright. Cool. Let's just pop this up.
You can join through the phone.
Okay, cool. Yep. So you create all these tracks?
Yeah, but do keep in mind though, I created these back on PS3. So let's just say I can go back and update them and make them even better than what they are now. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But because I was limited by the props that were available at the time and the amount of props you could put down. Alright.
What was the limit back then?
Like 20 props.
20 props.
Yeah.
Fuck. Now I've got 200.
Yeah, now it's 200, but before it used to be 20. Then they moved it up. What car you want to do?
Let's do the Emirates or Krieger? Do Krieger. Krieger's got heaps more grip.
Alright. But yeah, they raised up the props to 60, then they raised them to 80, then they raised it to 100, and then it went straight from 100 to 200. Or no, they went to 120 and then they went to 200.
Okay, cool. So how come custom vehicles is off?
They make it a fair and clean race, so we don't have to worry about getting into each other's cars. We can just start racing.
That's pretty smart. People prefer this is what other people prefer, custom cars over anything. They don't mind having to hop into other people's cars just as long as it's a custom.
Yeah. I think I would have to go back and edit the whole fucking series though to allow for custom cars, so.
Damn.
Plus, on some of these tracks, custom cars actually, believe it or not, wouldn't make too much sense. Just because they would go too fast and some of the things would be a fuckfest.
This is a very common type of road with tracks. This area. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Damn, that's never. I've never seen a track with that before. You've actually got to go around the corner. All the other tracks, just jump it.
Believe it or not, one of my tracks that you'll see is actually an almost identical layout to one of the tracks that we did.
Yeah.
At least a section
I'm sure
of the track
this is going to be identical to someone else's track as well, because very, very, common roads.
Yeah.
So is this... Nah, it's not exactly North Loop, but same roads and shit. But is this like one of your first races?
That I ever made, or?
Yeah, that you created.
No.
Okay.
This is after a bunch of races were made.
Yeah, like the first thing that I see is you'd have to, whatever it's fucking called, criticism or whatever.
Yeah, I did this a lot with a lot of people though. I used to play this a lot in PS3 with like a group of people.
I like this layout. Like the layout, I really do like. But just you'd have to go and update the props and.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't like of some of the barriers. The way it is the way they're set up for the props. Because, like I said, I was limited for what props were available at the time.
100%.
So
there was no stunt tracks or you know, fucking ripple strips or any of that shit. I understand.
Yeah.
But
I didn't
yeah.
even know you could add those into the game, and because I haven't been playing the game for a while, that's news to me. That still is, and I know for you, it still is new. I'm pretty sure that hasn't been in the game for that long.
What? The stunt tracks? They've been in for a little bit.
No, not the stunt tracks, the rumble strips and all that.
That's just stunt tracks.
Oh.
They just lower them into the ground so you can only see the ripple strips. It's
Ah.
pretty smart. It's the little things in creating the tracks. It's, you know, you'd have to just keep on watching other people's creations. That's what I did. I watched, like, I just went through and was watching Bruffy's streams and stuff to see what type of techniques they were using to create the tracks and what made them so special. Like, there's one, like, generator that you flip over on its side and it's green, and it's the best Apex type prop. It's pretty good.
Also, like, a lot of these props are strategically placed so people can't cut the track. But as you can see, like, going through some of those canyon roads, you can definitely cut the fucking canyon road sometimes in some parts.
Yeah.
But that's because I was limited on how many props I can put at the time.
Yeah. Fuck, like that. That's crazy. That apex has to be very close to the corner. Like, I was still on the
and
black.
the waypoints are strategically placed too. Some of them are placed in a way where you can't cut the track, like you have to be on the road.
Yeah, like I was on the road and it didn't count as collecting the thing. There we go, finally. After 3 times I finally got the double clutch. Like, with these parts of the corners, I reckon you just need to leave alone, because there's not really cutting the track, and if you do kind of cut the track, you're either...
Well, no, those barriers are put up so people, because what would happen is people would take it too wide in some of those corners, and they would fucking fly off the track. So that's why those barriers are there on the outsides. And then some people would cut too far inside and fuck themselves over on the part of the curb that sticks up. So that's why I put some barriers like how they are. Like I said, it's all strategically placed, so you can just carry the momentum without like crashing, like fucking yourself over, or you pretty much just lose a race on one turn.
Yeah, I don't reckon I've lost the race on one turn, but one turn.
This track, you'd be surprised. Cause trust me, because I've tested, before I published each track, I've tested them out as I created them like so many freaking times. Like, one of the secrets that I use for testing out a track is I test it as I'm creating it, because now you can put down a car and drive as you're pushing down props.
Yeah. Different type
that's
of
what I would do.
mode. Like, I'm creating a track now, like, in the last couple days, and I'm tending to put a lot of time into it. Well, not, you know, not hours on end, but I've put about 3 hours in the last day. 3 hours in the last 3 days. So, I'm not rushing the tracks, because I actually want my tracks to be, you know, last.
Like, I want to add a 7th race to this series. Or actually, I want to add 2 more. I want to add a track that's by the docks. I want to add...
Yeah, the docks is also a common place to create tracks.
I want to add a track that's on the docks, and then I want to do a grand tour race for the final race. And that's basically across the whole GTA map. And it includes all the tracks that we just raced on.
Fuck,
that
so
we're
like
about to
a
race
one-map
on.
dash.
Yep.
That would be pretty
But to make it kind of fair, I'm like debating on whether or not it'd be smart to put on like catch-up and slipstream to make it really competitive for a final race and kind of fair for, you know, because that's a long race. Like, it's just to keep going and drive. Like, this is a lap race where someone can. I would say it's easier to stay out front in that race, but I don't know. That's why I'm debating on whether or not I would add that ability to do that.
I reckon doing like a whole map race would be fun. Going through every race, like going through the same routes as all the other races, but combining it into one.
Like right now, we'd go to this track, we'd go through this track, and then as soon as we're done with this lap, we'd go across the map to the next location of the next track, and then across the map for the next location, and so on and so forth.
The next track, what's that based in? What area? City, Lane County?
I don't remember. I think it's in the city.
Okay.
It's funny because these tracks actually have like full-on descriptions that I wrote for each one. If you ever read them.
Like, I really like this track and the layout. The props, they're outdated.
The props were they're extremely outdated, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
plus,
what sucks is to make this track on par, I would literally have to recreate it from scratch, and that would mean creating a stunt race. Because you can't turn this land race into a stunt race, can you?
By placing one stunt prop, automatically turns it into a stunt.
Oh, fuck
like,
yeah, then.
You can click land race, and as soon as you place, say, I don't know, a stunt prop, any stunt prop, it automatically turns it into a stunt race.
Maybe I'll take the time and turn it into a stunt race and update it.
But it doesn't even take. It might take you 2 hours to fully refurbish this whole track, and it will, 1, make it heaps better, and 2, make it more fun. Just, by upgrading the props, moving a couple of the checkpoints or whatever, closer to the apex, which allows you to get as close to the apex as possible.
I know why. Well, there's the reason why I wouldn't move the checkpoints, believe it or not, is because on some of these turns you'd be surprised how much speed you gain, and you don't realize, because you don't know the layout of the track. It's your first time driving. You'll go right past the turn, and you'll take the outside line and miss the checkpoint completely. That's why they're placed how they are. It's because legit people will do that. And it's also to prevent people from cutting the track.
Yeah, but
like I said, it's supposed to help me being on the track.
You know how you would cut the track before, or like now you can cut the track, where if you place props on the inside with the apex and all that shit, it won't allow you to cut, so it means you can move the checkpoints closer. Yeah,
and that's why I wasn't able to do that, because I was limited on the amount of props I could put.
100%. So if you,
Let's make this a 3-lap race. Let's try a different car. You pick.
Choose. I don't really care.
RE7B.
Wait till it says 0 and then get the boost. You know about all that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, cool.
What do you call it? All I'm gonna say is there's one track that I might have to completely change up because of one, the limitation of props, and 2, the limitation of props. Let's just say that one of the props on one of the tracks that we're gonna do
Like one specific
let's just say it's a tight
prop.
race. It's a very, very tight race. Let's just put it like
So
that.
it's like
And
Monaco.
you have to be. Yeah, except you gotta be like way more accurate than Monica.
Mhm.
When I mean accurate, dude. Like, you have to be so alert. You'll know what I mean when you see the track.
What I've found with last track and a little bit with this track is you've been placing props to cover poles, where that was an issue, where that used to be an issue, now it's not, because you can get rid of 25 poles, lights, or signs.
Oh, really?
With the
Oh, that's new
remove-
because I never had that feature.
Yeah, they've only, like, I think they've released it in the last 6 months, maybe? Last year? Something like that.
Damn,
But,
you smacked
yeah.
that fucking wall.
Fuck yeah, 2 people watching already. Welcome. Oh, shit. But yeah, it's
Plus,
just
a lot
with
of the
the,
props help guide the way too, because sometimes it can be confusing where the hell you're going.
But I reckon you could be using better props with the stunt props and all that.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure. And I kind of want to go back and re-update this race.
Yeah, like the brilliant locations with brilliant layouts, just the props kind of let it down. Just because it's old style.
Yeah.
But if somebody, say, liked the old style races with these props, where if you stuff up, you're out, basically, then they could come and do this. I don't reckon you should refurbish this track. I reckon you should create a whole new track, same layout.
It's gonna be a lot of work.
No,
I'd
it's
have
just,
to duplicate the race and make a new one.
yeah,
or
you
update
could do
one.
that. Like, it wouldn't be that hard, because all you'd have to do is do the checkpoints and then go this corner, this corner, this corner, this corner, and if you say found a bump that you don't like in the track, just flatten it out with a big plate of whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
Fuck, you hit the tyre barriers and it just chucks you back. Oh my god, those pedestrians.
Yeah, that's also another problem. I went back and updated it and turned off pedestrians, and for some reason they still show up.
Fucking pedestrians. I think they want to die. Done the same thing. Whoa. I like the whole going onto the bridge section. Like when you go through the car park or whatever it is. That's pretty cool.
But do you see I don't know if it's the next track, but you know what I mean. Let's just say, to sum it up, it's a clusterfuck. Excuse my language, but that's what it is. It's really tight racing, put it like this. I would say probably the best car for that track would probably be the Krieger. Just because it's the most narrow car out of the ones that are available right now.
Like, I'm actually liking the layout. Just you got to be very careful with where you put the car, or else you're bouncing off the tire barrier.
Because what's nice is when I was racing your series, you could like take outside, inside, outside, and you can take it really wide in some corners. And this track, these layouts, like you gotta be on the road. They ain't no going off the road or anything.
Yeah, no.
But that's because of limitations of old gen.
I don't know if you know or not, but just letting you know, I didn't create any, or no, I think I created one out of all of those tracks.
Who created the others?
Professional track creators. I don't know most of their names, but some of them are Evil Tunic, Soccer Ball, and Bruffy. Like, Bruffy was the main guy that created the layout, but then the professional creators would, you know, recreate their tracks, but even better. And I mean, put days and days into creating these tracks. What'd you do?
I went straight and flipped and got stuck.
Oh, I was like, how the fuck am I winning? You're gone. Like, I like this section how you go underneath a tunnel, but then you can run
what
wide.
the fuck, dude? My thing just fucking glitched so fucking hard. My thing lagged so hard and teleported me to the left. And like, I just hit the barrier.
Oh, I hit a tree. Yep, I won. Oh shit, not good. Hang on everybody watching. Just give me a second, I'll pull up all your comments.
Oh man, do you have Kyle on social media? Explicit?
Maybe, I think so. Fuck.
Let's say you should tell him to get online.
Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah, it's all tied up. Hey, what's going on, big boss?
Big boss, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, going pretty good, big boss. How you going? What's up, that's me. Welcome to the stream. If any of you want to race, you can. I'm sure Great wouldn't mind, would ya?
Oh, just join.
But of course, you know the rules. If you do want to race, you'd have to race clean, fair, and no, you know, taking people out.
Oh, what car you want to do that's different?
Emirates.
Alright.
Wait till it says go and then.
I know. I do it every time and it never works.
Are you on the clutch or whatever it is? Handbrake?
I'm not touching anything. I just press the gas right when it says go.
Press it a little bit later. Slightly later. If you press it as it says go, it won't work. We have to wait for it.
You see that sharp right hand turn? That's something that if we have a lot of people, the one we just did, the first right hand turn. That's something everyone's gonna have to choke up because everyone's gonna be neck and neck all the way to that turn.
Yep.
This track is hard to pass on. Like really hard to pass on.
Yeah, and you gotta be careful with the corners because of the
Oh, these corners are nothing. Wait till you get more deeper into the track. That's all I have to say. Be very cautious.
I'm being patient with the car, not trying to push it too much. I'm actually surprised on how I'm going. Like, I don't know these tracks, you do. Well, I'm not saying you know them like the back of your hand, but you know the basic layout.
Everyone always ends up beating me in my own track. It's pretty funny.
Is that like a pit area?
No.
Okay. Because that's like a thing people do. They create like a whole pit area. Whoa, I've never seen a track with that before. That's fucking cool. And I've played a couple of tracks with this type of layout. Like, there's a bunch of tracks with this basic layout, but with that chicane that I was like freaking out about just then, that could make this track really good. Because I've never been on any track that's had that.
Yeah, this track is more so just being patient and waiting for the being precise, being patient, waiting for
the car to
being patient for your being patient for rivals to make a mistake. Like, even though I know this track like the back of my head, I make mistakes like 24/7 on this track.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Which is why it's completely fair, the fact that I know this track and I just make mistakes.
Because you know the track, you're like, okay, I know the track, I'm gonna push. As soon as you start to push, you're fucked.
Exactly.
Where I don't know the track, I'm like, okay, where do I go? So I slow down the car a little bit, which doesn't make me, I don't make mistakes, which means I can get away. You just gotta be real patient with the car, and just, not let it step out or don't get on the throttle too early. But what I reckon you should do with this track is put the apexes in, but don't put the outside line props in.
I do that to make it tight racing. That's the whole intention of this track, is to keep it tight. Like, it's hard to pass. We literally are waiting for someone to make a mistake to be able to pass.
But what I reckon you should do is just go and, like, race or have a look at some of Bruffy's tracks that he does, like, that he races, because by learning some of the techniques, because there's heaps of Blaine County races, which mean with the apex is perfect, the the area to run out on perfect, it's all good. And if you implement those techniques into this track, it could make it one of the best. Especially with, if you perfect the chicane bit near the fucking police station, it could be the best.
Oh yeah, another thing I'm limited by too is the placement of props. Because back on PS3, you can only place props in a certain way. Now you can put them like inside the world where they stick out of the earth and stuff. But before, like, it was very hard to place down props. Like, that's also one thing that limits this. Well, what was a limitation of this track when I made it was the placement of props. Like, how I was able to place them. Because, like, when you'd hover a prop over an area, it wouldn't let you put it down unless it were in a valid spot.
Yeah.
Now you can put props everywhere. Like, literally everywhere. You can make them freaking stick out of a building.
Yeah, and you can choose if you want them to be able to glitch in, or not glitch, but you know what I mean, go into the ground or not.
Oh man. But I mean, for a track that's severely limited and restricted to the time frame in which it came out, was made, it's pretty alright, if I must say so myself. It's rideable, that's the most important part.
Like, I really enjoyed that track.
Thanks.
So far, I reckon if you were to prioritize any track, it would have to be that one. That's so far though. Could be better. Like the next tracks could be better.
Yeah. Oh, you know how I said for the last race what I wanted to do is like a combination of all the tracks across the map? I think for that one, because of how many props you can put down in so many diverse locations, that one would be a very challenging one to do.
Yeah, because usually when you're creating a track, you use up all 200 of the props on that one track. And if you're making 6 tracks or 7 tracks up of all into one track, you're gonna have to limit a lot of let's do the
or just limit the amount, do the most iconic tracks. S80.
Yeah, S80RR.
Yeah, if anything, I'd have to just do the most iconic tracks out of the series.
Or you could, instead of doing the outside, just do inside, like same.
See, like look at this. This is a limitation of product placement. Look, I start off right in front of a barrier.
Yeah, see, you got it. Let's go with this prop being so small. The checkpoint. What? What, did you go on the brake or something?
No.
How the fuck did I pull a gap?
Look, this is nice.
What the fuck? Oh, sorry. What the fuck was that? Did I go the wrong way or something?
Nope. It's 2 lanes right there.
Oh my god.
You can take an outside or you can take an inside.
That's smart. If someone's up the inside, that's fucking smart.
Because Kyle was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna take outsides. It's gonna be faster." And then I took the inside, and he was confused as hell. Oh! Ah! Holy shit!
I thought we were gonna keep on going. Sorry.
It's all good.
Fuck me.
Imagine the previous track if people don't realize.
You gotta be very careful.
This one you gotta be careful because you jump over shit.
Yeah.
So you really have to like be tame. Like right here, be careful.
I've had a track with these corners, and fuck, it's difficult to create perfect tracks. Like, I might have to settle for second this race because I can't pass. I'm struggling to find a gap.
You're fine.
I
don't care if you ram me. I really don't.
Nah, I'm not.
We're just testing this out. It's not no race for no money or something.
Yeah, but still, you play how you practice. What the fuck? Damn, I like that track. I still reckon the Blaine County one's better, but this is definitely close second.
I try to give each track a unique location with unique traits.
Fucking unique, alright. Curb boosting.
Yeah, it's funny, I was curb boosting.
Yeah, and you weren't catching.
You were passing me.
Yeah, I know, eh. I was looking behind, I was like, fuck, you're curb boosting and I'm pulling a gap. Outside, I reckon it's better at that. You can just carry
it depends
on
the...
Fucking barriers.
On the first lap, let's just say taking the inside can be most advantageous. Let's just say you'll have that advantage over a lot of people who might be playing this for the first time. Oh, fuck.
Oh, almost rammed you in the ass. How many laps? 3? Yep.
Yeah.
You come out of that corner and you bog so much, but then you go over the bumps and it revs the fuck out of the engine. You go from one extreme to the other. No way. No way they're fucking... Oh shit.
Oh shit, dude.
I gotta get used to this track. I'm fucking thinking about other tracks and where they go, and I was going straight. not knowing we had to turn left. Try going on the outside. The concentration is real. Huh. I just don't feel safe enough to chuck it at the corner. Oh.
Oh
No.
shit. Oh, drive.
Wow, why'd you pull out?
Because there's no way we're going through that thing too wide
You were
without
on the
crashing.
inside. You were on the inside. It was your corner. If you stuck there, if you stayed there, I was gonna have to go in the outside lane.
Nah, I don't trust my. You gotta understand. I'm a fucking racer. That's a smart move because it's either I pull off or I fucking ram you.
No,
There ain't no way I'm gonna time that right and without hitting you. So.
You should have stayed there as your corner.
Nah.
Like if we crashed,
I
it would
race
have been
clean.
my fault. Yeah, but no,
You
that is
understand,
racing clean though. If you
I'm
just
coming
stay
from
there, if I
Gran
want to go on the
Turismo's-
inside, then I'm gonna
Okay,
have to
you're
squeeze
like-
you off.
You're cutting out, dude.
Okay.
You sound pixelated.
I sound like a robot.
Yeah. You gotta understand, I'm coming from Gran Turismo Sport racing, and in that racing, like, you cannot touch another car. Because you have a sportsmanship rating and a driver
Yeah, I know. I've played it
rating,
before.
and if they get them too low, you actually can't play online anymore.
Yeah, but a couple of taps here and there won't hurt.
They changed it. A couple taps here and there, like, lower you by like one whole level.
Fuck.
And then it takes like almost like 5 or 10 races in good positions to be able to raise your level.
Damn.
Yeah.
My favourite track on that is Dragon Trail. Is that it? Yeah. Dragon Trail in like the Group 1 cars. Fuck, they go fast.
My favorite track is Nürburgring. I know that track like the back of my hand. What car do you want to do?
Krieger.
Alright.
I like the fins on the back of this car, like as the
I
wing.
know.
But if you have them on, you don't get the downforce created by having the... What the fuck? You don't get the downforce created by having a wing.
Alright, what the tracks that I met you on, those race tracks we were doing, the other ones, what those tracks have over these tracks is the runoff space where you can take it really wide. Because what I would do in those tracks, some of the people that would be carrying in too much heat into a corner, I would brake a little bit earlier than them and take it wide. And they would cut on the inside, but be carrying too much speed, and they would shoot all the way to the outside, and then they'd cut inside and pass them.
Yeah. Fuck. Undercut. Like, these roads are very iconic in racing.
Yeah.
But that's what I've been trying to find in creating tracks. A unique road, like unique roads that no one else uses.
It's hard to find or create a unique layout or road.
Like a location
when
that
everyone's
no one else
been
uses.
playing this game since 2013 and has touched every road in this game.
Mm-hmm.
You pretty much touch every single road in this game in the campaign.
Yeah, but you don't race on them all the time. Like these
well, no,
tracks
but
are, you know, there's heaps of tracks that are like this. And that's what's, like, that was cool, how you passed the fucking, what's he? You go, oh my god, it's a chicane. No, it's just a fucking straight.
this track is fast paced as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like the prime reason, this is a good example of why I would want to have catch up and slipstream on the like the final race. That would be like a big like combination of all the tracks.
Because the best driver is just going to get away and you're never going to see him again.
Exactly. I want to make it fair for the person who's in last place to have a shot at winning.
Oh, thanks for the boost. Keep going. I crashed.
Did I straighten you out?
Kind of. I was, you know, trying to reverse and then you came and hit me. I reversed into you, basically.
Holy fuck, dude. What a fucking... You were on my ass and kept it so damn clean.
What do you mean?
Do that, chicane part or whatever.
Nah, you had a pretty big gap.
My screen, you were on my ass and, like, didn't touch anything.
Oh. I was a pussy through that fucking last corner. Now you got a humongous gap. How many laps is it? 3.
3.
Oh. Almost crashed. Not good. Did you crash then? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ran a little wide. Oh, I run wide, I use the brake to slow the car down, I get on the throttle and it double clutches itself. You know what double clutching is, right?
I know what it is, I don't remember how to do it.
Okay. Well, you know how it's difficult to master it and shit. Like, I'm mastering double clutching without meaning to double clutch. Like, I'm just trying to get on the fucking brakes and the throttle, and it's double clutching itself. I was like, fuck. That's pretty good. What's the go with the different thicknesses of the checkpoints? Like, some are like motorbike checkpoints, and some of them are normal car checkpoints.
I don't know why some of them are small, to be honest with you. I never... That's something that was not a feature... Back when I made this on PS3, was the size of a checkpoint.
It must be because like the track's a little shorter or whatever. Like, I don't know, less wide. Then it goes, oh, we need a smaller checkpoint.
I don't know, to be honest with you.
Oh, you stuffed up there big time. Now I'm on your ass.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon if you didn't crash there, you would have definitely had me. Now all I have to do is pass you. Ooh, good race.
That was a close one.
Yeah, that was fun. Almost had a good comeback, but no.
Oh.
Fucking all black.
Oh, man. He's still there. Hello? Did you unplug or mute your mic?
Bugged it. That's me, goes, this is the type of tracks Tony will have trouble on. Tony is a guy that we race with, who's a try-hard racer. Fuck.
Alright.
What's this one? Polito
Bay.
Oh, fuck. What, RE7B. All good?
Yeah. Do you still play Gran Turismo Sport or no?
Not really. Ever since, you know, like I've never played it with someone that I know. Like I've never played it with a mate. I've only played it by myself. So I don't know. I might get back onto it.
This track is hard to race clean too.
Mhm.
It's like it's hard to pass. You basically waiting for someone to make a mistake.
Fucking be dead.
It's gonna make for some good racing.
The only, like, 100% there will be good racing on these tracks. Like, oh fuck, you just need to fix the props. Like making it
I'll
a stunt race.
I'll be straight honest with you, I might not fix some of these props just because I kind of like how close knit it is.
But like all due respect, you
if
might
I can
like
add barriers that don't stop you dead in your tracks when you try to slide up against them, I'll do that.
Exactly, yeah. Like, I don't care. You can have the walls, that's fine. Just make them a different... What the fuck? Make them a different prop. Like, because there's a bunch of props that allow you to slide, where these ones don't.
Yeah. I was never really a fan of this track, to be honest with you. This track was probably the most challenging to try to make it unique. It really didn't turn out that well, in my opinion. I mean, there's this tight shit right here, but...
Oh, fuck. I thought it was a hairpin, no, it's a double right. How the fuck am I going?
Yeah, exactly. I was never a fan of this track.
Pretty good track, a little bit of tightening up, and it'll be good. Very tight. This might have to be... this track might have to be, well, I guess no, you could pass. You could pass, which means it wouldn't have to be, non-contact.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
What'd you do?
Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck,
You can stop if you want.
No, my fucking shoulder's cramping.
I thought, what the fuck's wrong?
Oh, fuck, dude. That shit fucking hurt. I feel like someone's sticking a needle in my fucking shoulder.
Oh, you hit the fucking barrels. No. That's hilarious. You hit the barrels and it just fucked me up.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
The barrels move on your screen or something?
Yeah, they moved and they went straight in my path. And I went up and over a barrier.
My screen, I didn't even touch anything. I hate that. It's like one of the big things me and Kyle hate about the Supercross game.
Mm-hmm. Supercross, that's what happens all the time.
Yeah.
You, like,
The
a person would lag out, they'd go real high around a berm, and it would just chuck the things everywhere.
The game's retarded because any person in front of you, they'll take the inside line, but for some reason on your screen they're taking the outside and all the tough blocks just roll back down onto the track.
Yeah, exactly. It is 3 laps, yeah. Oh fuck, 5 laps. Oh shit, you'd have to figure out what how many laps a certain track would need. You have to find, say, do 5 laps of each race and see what your best lap is, and then go, okay, say you want each race to be 5 minutes, you tailor the amount of laps to the time.
Yeah. No, I just put this one on 5 just to do it.
See, now the fucking barrels are all gone. And like, are you against stunt races? Like, stunt created races?
I like them.
I don't mean the fucking sky things with the tubes and shit. I mean, like, stunt races, even though they're like circuit tracks. Are you against classifying a race as a stunt race?
I don't care if this is classified as a stunt race.
Okay.
As long as it's this style and doesn't have like speed boosts and stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm not all for that. Like, I like these types of tracks.
If I wanted speed boosts, then I want it to be one of those sky jump shit.
Fuck. Holy fuck, you're just pulling a bigger and bigger gap. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this track. Just cause of the props.
Me neither. It's not even the props, it is a props too, but for me, the one thing I don't like is honestly the layout's not exciting as the other tracks. It's not as unique. Like me personally, if a race like this were to go through town, like be in the city, or be here in the, how do I explain that? If a race series were to have this location be a venue, I can't see them using the whole layout like this. I can see them using a section of the town. Other than that, not really.
Because you don't really see that many tracks in this location. Like, I'm sure, well, there are a few, yes, but then none of the popular ones are here. So if you can make a good track at this location, then it'll be pretty big.
totally didn't fucking blow up. I'm fucking stuck, dude. It's some fucking bullshit.
Oh my god, I could win. Might have to chap
No, you
that
can't.
last corner.
Okay, maybe you can.
Oh my god, I'm gonna win. After all this fucking shit. Are you serious?
Fucking hate this game.
What, you choke with 2 corners to go? Wow. You can't fucking predict that shit.
Is that gonna be my new nickname, Choke?
Nah, I can't call you choke or else people will think it's something to do with fucking, you know, it's some sexual thing. 11 grand from that, that's pretty good.
Oh, man.
What race was
Hey,
that?
you should...
Oh,
this is the last one.
Nice.
You should let me, play a lap on Gran Turismo Sport.
Why'd I do that?
I don't know.
Why didn't I just play it with you?
Or you could do that, too.
Fuck, I won. That's pretty good. Wow. I can't believe you don't get money for doing playlists. Like, fuck. So stupid.
Yeah, it is.
How long? I want to know how long it's been going for, the live stream.
Alright, I'm up on Gran Turismo Sport. I'm literally gonna do like 1 or 2 laps and that's it.
Fuck, we've been going for an hour. Yeah, I'm most probably gonna hop on as well. So that means I'm gonna end the live stream.
Or you can just carry Turismo Sport.
Nah, you can't.
You
Can't transfer. If I quit the application, it stops the live stream. Yep, that's pretty shit, I know.
Are you sure
Hey,
about that?
what's up, cut in? It's been gone for too long. Yeah, I know, 57 minutes. Can't be doing these endurance streams. Gonna have to pull back. I might have to leave for a couple days, not stream. Nah, I'm joking. Oh fuck, copy, whatever the fuck it's called. No music. You know, Christmas time, fucking hanging out with the family. Unable to get on PlayStation, all that shit. What the fuck? But yeah, I'm gonna end this stream here. Just give me a second. Well, hope you all enjoyed the live stream. If you liked the live stream, make sure to leave a like, and yeah, it's greatly appreciated. And subscribe if you want to see more content like this. If you want, you can go follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is Sodiseal, and it's down in the description below. And if you'd like to race with me in my crew, the crew name's CNCR. It stands for Clean and Competitive Racing, and the link to the crew is down in the description below. Go check out, you know, Kanye's, Bernie's, all the guys' streams at, you know, under their names. Kanye's under WhiteKanye TV, Bernie's under Bernie the Aussie, and I don't really know if anybody else has been posting since, you know, it's Christmas time and I haven't really been on. Sorry to everybody that I haven't been posting, you know, because it's Christmas, but yeah, hopefully now that that's all gone, I'll be, you know, live streaming more. But yeah, thanks for popping in, I appreciate it, and yeah, awesome. Good night everybody, peace out.